Hello YouTube, this is Viper Venom here. I just wanted to make this video to let everybody out there know, you probably already know already, that I'm new at this. The videos that I'm posting were done last year of 2016 in the summer. I came up with Project Dodge Ram when I started wanting to buy stuff for it. I started wanting to fix the truck up, so I figured, well, why not come up with a name? Well, Project Dodge Ram came up in my head, and I was like, okay, we'll do that. And I know y'all see the sign right there. I'm not flipping you off. I'm pointing up. uh, I wonder if y'all know what game that was on. It had to do with the Grand Theft Auto game. Do y'all know what sign that was? What game was it? Come on. Post it or leave in the comments below. What video game was that sign in? I'm sorry. I do random bullcrap. Anyway, I'm not done with the truck. I got a lot done with it last year, but I'm not still done with it. I talked about putting cab lights on the top. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I got a lot of mechanical issues coming up because the truck's got over 240. I think it's hit over. I think it's right on 247,000 miles. The motor ain't acting up. It's just maintenance. You know, you gotta once it hits some miles, boy, you gotta do some maintaining because it's a 2000. It's getting pretty old. I think it's about. I don't think it's 20 yet. I could be wrong. Anyway, I'm not done with it. I got a lot to go. What I'm gonna do is I gotta get a new dashboard, and that's gonna cost $230. But that's all on hold because I missed Christmas was pretty bad for me, and my daughter I didn't get paid like I should have, and now my daughter's birthday's passed, and I'm like, okay, this is somebody's got to come off some money. I'm in a lawn business with my dad, and some people don't want to pay, so I got $300 and something coming at me, and I'm going to buy my daughter a PlayStation 4. I'm trying to figure out what kind of game to get her. Maybe you people out there, if you're gamers, she's only 12 years old. I don't need any games that's going to... any kind of sexual stuff in it. Y'all understand. And if you want to, comment below and tell me. I'm not begging for comments. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's a slow progress. I mean, I'm not made out of money. I can't do everything on, like that. If I was making your money on YouTube, I would probably be able to do that. I'd give y'all more of a, see what it, do more to the truck than I can do right now because I really ain't got the money to do a lot. I've had to do a lot of work on it. Had to change the heater core. You'll hear me blabbing about that quite a bit in all the other videos I'm going to post. It's already been replaced. What happened was it blew out on me. I was going to meet my dad somewhere, and I was going down the road, and then all of a sudden, poof! I mean, steam rolling all in my truck. All the steam rolling in my truck. My whole passenger side floorboard filled up with not transmission. I was supposed to say transmission fluid, radiator fluid, and antifreeze, and oh man, and I was out in the middle of nowhere. Well, not in the middle of nowhere. There was houses around, but to me, I didn't know anybody out there. There was a nice guy, and he helped me out, and we unhooked the lines to my heater core and directly hooked them in, where it just went directly into the other heater core line, which led directly back into the water pump. So it worked fine. Just kind of froze for. I mean, it was about the end of the winter, but it picked up a really good time because it was still cold. So I dealt with it, and at the end of this summer, or last summer, end of last summer, I got the heater core before winter started. So I guess that's good, and it works good. I love it, but there's issues, they come up, and I gotta repair them. When I change the heater core, if anybody knows a Dodge, you gotta lean the dash back. And with me, I got a busted dashboard. The whole dashboard's gone. All I did was tilt it back enough where I could get to the heater core and just pull it out. Which, if anybody owns a Dodge and you're thinking about changing your heater core, well, you got a lot of work ahead of you. You got to take the steering column. Some tell you to take it out. Some will tell you to lower it down. You have to take the driver's seat out to let your steering column literally lay to the floor. Excuse me. And that may work. I didn't do that because my dashboard's busted. So I only lowered it so low, and then I pulled the heater core. What I did is I got a hacksaw and just cut the metal lines to the heater core off. That way I just take the lines out. Now, getting it in is tricky. When they sell them to you, they're movable. The lines are movable where you can maneuver them up back into the hole and hook your lines back up. I wouldn't suggest hook your hoses back up with the original clamps. They come with these little clamps you get pliers, either needle nose or any kind of pliers to pull them off. Don't put them back. Just go get you some new clamps, the ones you twist up. Because I've learned my lesson on that, because the other ones will wear out and they just blew my heater core lines off. Had to put new antifreeze back in there. It was a chore. Then the water pump went out, and I was like, man, I'm tired of buying antifreeze. Just when I thought everything was fixed, I'm done with the antifreeze crap. I'm done with it. My daggone radiator got a little pinhole in it, and it's blowing out like nobody's business. So I got to work on it tomorrow. I may do a video of that. I got to take the shroud off, the fan shroud off, and run the truck up down the road, come back home and see where the leak is, because it leaks at one point, and it'll leak, and then all of a sudden it'll stop, and I can't pinpoint it. And I figure if it gets hot enough and it gets enough pressure, it'll spit out enough where I'll know where it is, because once it's putting that pressure out, it's not going to release it quickly. I'll be able to pop the hood and see where the leak is without the shroud anyway. Just hope it don't overheat without the shroud. I don't think it will. Pretty sure it won't, because I used to have a truck that didn't have a shroud, so it kept itself cool. So I'm pretty sure it'll work. That's what I got going on. I got a lot more to do. I just hadn't got to any of it because I've been kind of slowed down on mechanic. I've got to get new tires for it, because the people that sold me tires for it, they were good used tires, but they started separating, so I got to get me some new tires. I've done brake work, front end. I got to do a front end alignment myself. I'm doing the front end. Some of you may go, how are you going to do that? It's not easy. I'll probably do a video of that, because I know the wheels are one's pointing that way and one's pointing that way. I was trying to align the truck back up, because one of the tires got a knot on it, and I didn't think about it. I thought I hit a bump and threw the truck out of line. That's what I thought. And when I looked at it, I found out that when I went to readjust everything, found out the tire had a knot on it. And I took the tire off, put a good tire on there, and messed the alignment up. So ever since then, I've been trying to line it up, and I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't line up. And then I figured out the outer tie rod was gone. And I just replaced that about probably 3 years back, and it shouldn't have wore out that quickly because I kept it greased. So I was like, really? It was under warranty, so I went and warranted it and put it on there. So I haven't had time to line it up. I'd done that probably 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't really drove the truck anywhere to really hurt it. But the tires, that is, and I gotta line it back up. So I'll show y'all how I do that. I don't know if it'll work on every vehicle. I was taught this by old school mechanics. So it may not work on every vehicle. So please, if you see me do this, I may put it in the video, say it may not work on every vehicle. You do this at your own risk. So anything you see me do it at your own risk. I'm not responsible. I'm not a professional mechanic. I didn't go to school for it. I just learned over the years from old school mechanics. So anyway, all the videos that you're fixing to see me post of old videos, one's going to date back to 2014 when I first got the truck. I'll try to put it in the description when I did it, what I was doing, or whatever. So please bear with me. I'm new at all this. I don't know how to edit. I'm doing this off my cell phone. So it's a Samsung Galaxy 6. So just bear with me here. I hope you enjoy the videos. Please subscribe. Press that like button if you like the videos. Anyway, this is Viper Venom. I'm out of here. Peace.